Good morning, it's day 11 of the Advent calendars. So we have the fibre Advent and we have the yarn Advent as well. The blend today is called Melchior, and Melchior was one of the three kings who brought gold, frankincense and myrrh to the baby Jesus. And of course, we've gone gold for this blend. Now, we wanted to have something which had a little bit of texture along with a nice amount of softness and bounce. So what we've done is we've taken a base fibre of Punta Arenas, which is naturally a whitey cream shade, and then we've added a little bit of coloured merino to it to give it that yellow, and then finally we've blended it with some sari silk, and that's where the texture comes from in this blend. So there's enough texture that as you're working with it, whether you're spinning or felting or weaving, it comes through in what you're doing. There are also some tiny amounts of other colours which you see in the recycled sari silk, a little bit of red, a little bit of green, but each ball and each fibre will be different. So you get texture without having an overload of it, because sometimes with sari silk you can have a little bit too much and it makes it difficult to work with. But this is lovely and soft and bulky as well, so you won't have any problems with crafting this one. And the sari silk does give it a tiny little bit of sheen as well. It's not overly blended, so you get yellow and you get a little bit of white coming through, which is quite nice. On the yarn side of things, again, we've got all of those fibres in there as well. The sari silk, you can see, is more solid, it's slightly more nappy in here, and you can see little pops of yellow, there's a little bit of red there, blue, which is nice because it means you haven't got just one solid colour all the way through. This will actually knit up really nicely and it will have really good stitch definition as well. So if you want to do something which has got cabling or specific stitch patterns in, that will work really nicely for it, and you won't lose it amongst loads of texture or anything like that, which is sometimes a risk when you have colourful, bulky yarns like that. So Melchior for day 11, very nice, very bright, but still a really lovely, soft, squishy yarn and fibre.